is life. No water, no life. We use it now as a commodity, as if it's just... Nobody cares about anyone's well-being or their life.
Grape grower John Arguro is a fourth-generation farmer in the southern basin of the Murray-Darling River. He's worried about continued access to the vital water supply that keeps his vineyards alive.
I've owed the bank millions, and I don't lose no sleep. But when I've got to make a decision on buying water for me vines or what have you, I don't sleep at night.
Last year, the trading price of water in Victoria soared by almost 140%. John blames the lucrative trade in water allocations.
A lot of people can make more money just trading their water than growing grapes. That's wrong.
Water trading is big business. It's worth more than $2 billion a year. The Murray-Darling system accounts for more than 95% of national water trading, but it's not a single market, rather a patchwork of regional markets spanning 4 states.
Anyone really is able to buy and sell water in the water market. You don't have to be a farmer, you don't have to be a landholder.
Increasingly, farmers are relying on one-off purchases of water. But it isn't just farmers buying the water. Investors are buying it too, and they're selling it back.
To me, it's the recipe for disaster.
Look, I think investors have an important role to play on a positive side, but obviously in any market you're going to get people who do well out of it and people who don't.
John Arguro represents thousands of other grape growers and wants to see action taken to curb investor activity.
They're buying up all the water, they're hoarding it, waiting till there's a drought situation, and then they're going out buying more water and creating more of a shortfall. So we've all got to go to them to buy the water.
Some of the biggest players in water markets are investment companies such as Duxton Asset Management, Argyle Capital and Kilter Rural. They are also associate members of the National Irrigators Council, and CEO Steve Wan says their role is misunderstood.
Yes, the presence of investors certainly makes the price go up, but it also helps to enable a whole range of businesses who probably wouldn't have been able to operate previously.
But here's the thing, there's very little oversight taking place, leaving the systems vulnerable to manipulation. Water trades are supposed to be recorded by each state's water agency. But documents obtained by 730 revealed that in New South Wales, water officials admitted they undertook no checks to ensure that water trades were being recorded accurately.
Regulation is really lacking in the water market from our point of view. We would love to see more regulation in the market and more oversight to ensure that that market's operating effectively.
Lex Batters heads a private water exchange that's advocating for a single public market, like the stock exchange.
Look, Zone 7 Murray prices have continued to soften, now trading them at around $195 a megalitre.
So you have that full transparency and full confidence in the market, and the price you're paying for water is the price that it should be.
Once we moved on to the property and you started to learn about the farm and what's required for the land, we found that it really wasn't enough water to maintain a property like this. Come on, Jem.
8 years ago, Anne Rose swapped city life for the country, buying a farm with a small water entitlement. Anne wanted to grow her own crops, but soon found it unaffordable.
A small farm buying in water at $400, $500, $600 a megalitre, unless you've got a crop that you can sell to cover that cost, it makes it a little bit, it's not reachable for some of the small farms.
Growing bush foods is now her only option because they're not as thirsty.
We're stubborn, we're passionate, so we'll still push ahead. And that's why we're looking at, trying to to grow crops that need minimum water requirements.
It is a big and complex system, and we're doing our absolute utmost to get the balance right.
The nation's consumer watchdog is now investigating the water markets. The Morrison government says it will only act once it's seen the ACCC report.
So we will establish the facts. If those facts and the things that are being put forward are accurate, well, obviously we need to act, as do other state governments.
The New South Wales government has pledged to introduce a new online system that would provide more transparency.
If there are no changes to the water market, we're probably going to see more and more speculator activity in the market. There'll be more people coming into that market and seeking easy gains. And that's not a great thing for agriculture, and it's not a great thing for the market.
I didn't go to school to study water. I went to school to study to grow grapes.
Decent rainfall has helped push water prices down this year, but John Argyro says it's come too late for farmers who paid top dollar last year.
We'll never reverse it, but we need to stop it and bring it under control before any more damage is done.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.